So I am just going to scan through it. There are 52 questions. All right. So your final exam, you have 52 questions. You have 200 points. The due date, I haven't changed yet. Okay. Now I am going to scan through it very quickly, but I will make sure I have the video for you in case you need to see it. Sorry. Okay. So you have a regular question like a running total. So you have while loop. You see you have while loop, and you also want to see another while loop. So this will be your chapter 6. All right. So what happens if you want to have a while loop, and where do you want to put the primary read? Remember, if you put the while loop and if you have the same data type, you need to have primary read. Primary read is before the while loop, right? Then update read usually is before the end of while loop. Okay. Then we check a bunch of them. So you need to study chapter 6 very hard because we need to tell you how do you put a conditional statement and how do you keep a running total. How do you do while loop? All right. So how do you do when has next number? So how do you do that? And again, while loop. All right. So bunch of while loop. Okay. Then let's take a look and the constant number in our Java reserved word is called what? Final. Is that right? So we take a look of that. Then we also learn some mathematic method right there. And oh, remember our favorite one right there. Okay. Once we got the whatever number we get, this is a string. You have to convert them to number. So remember that. And we also see this. This is your chapter 5. How do you do the correct range? Okay, how do you do the correct range? Then, well, what happens if we have, a sorting descending order? Then how do we do this? All right. So what does that mean? Okay. Then we have, all right. So we also teach you selection operator. I'm going to review that. And what is the equality means? Okay. So these you need to complete these within 90 minutes. 90 minutes. I do teach everything, but now you're going to use a for loop for that. Okay. So how do you do this? How do you do this bunch of, how do you complete this guide? Do you do a for loop? Oh, I remember we did a 3-row, 4-column of asterisk. How do you do that? All right, then, well, then how do you, if you do this, what will be your answer? Okay. How you do that? Remember we saw that at your table. Running total again. All right. Then we ask you. Then again bunch of while, and there's a do while loop too. Okay. And while, then we can do enter kill this. All right. So